I want to start by saying that ayahuasca is not like mushrooms, acid, or LSD. It's a female entity or spirit. It's crazy. Ayahuasca is all about intentions and what you want to accomplish. Most people who take ayahuasca do so for healing purposes. We all have trauma buried deep in our subconscious minds that affects us in our everyday lives, even though we don't consciously think about it. These traumas still have a negative impact. People take ayahuasca to bring those past traumas to the surface so they can work on them. Some people even say that taking ayahuasca for the first time is like 10 years of therapy all at once. You need to understand that when you take ayahuasca, you are stripped of your ego. Whatever she shows you, you cannot deny. It is the absolute truth. What people see can really have a deep impact on their lives, as they are often shown things buried in their subconscious. Our subconscious mind shields us from serious trauma by either burying it deep or integrating it into our everyday lives, which affects us mentally and physically without us even realizing it. That trauma becomes part of our reality, creating things like depression and anxiety. Ayahuasca brings these traumas to light so you can work on them and become a better version of yourself. My goal was a little different. I wanted to take ayahuasca to gain information. I love learning about things like other realities and the law of attraction. I went on my birthday, so it felt special to me. I found a place in Florida that performed the ceremony. I was skeptical about taking ayahuasca in the USA instead of in the Amazon, but after some research, I decided to go for it. Before the ceremony, I was told to forget everything I knew about ayahuasca because everyone has a completely different experience. When the shaman gave me my first dose, nothing happened. There were about 50 people in the group. After an hour of staring at the walls, the shaman gave me another shot of ayahuasca. Let me tell you, this stuff tastes horrible. After the second dose, everything started to change. Everything turned into energy, small, block-like energy forms. My mind couldn't process what I was seeing, so I closed my eyes, and that's when I saw everything as it truly is. I realized that what we see as humans isn't real. I was looking through my pineal gland, or third eye. Everything is made up of energy, and our human brains can't fully comprehend it. Our subconscious minds translate what's truly here into a reality that we can live in. At some point, ayahuasca stripped me of everything human. I left this reality and entered another. Yes, you do puke and poop when you take ayahuasca, but that's part of the cleansing process. The negative energies leave your body through purging. After I purged, I was laying there sweating, then freezing. The energy entering my body was overwhelming. Then, something wild happened. I experienced my own birth. Since it was my birthday, ayahuasca allowed me to relive being in my mother's womb and being born. I remember laying there stripped of everything, just like a newborn. The second night was even crazier. I took 2 doses at once. We had the option of taking it outside under the moon and stars, so I laid there under the clear skies and waited. When nothing happened, I took a 3rd dose. This time, I focused on discovering my spirit animal. After about 30 minutes, the stars disappeared, and the sky turned black. Blue lines formed in the sky, shaping into a massive lion's face that stared at me. As I looked at my spirit animal, I kept saying, "Show me what I need to know to make a better version of myself." Soon after, ayahuasca showed me something buried in my subconscious, something I didn't even know was bothering me. It was hard to grasp at first, but I realized it had been affecting me all along. Ayahuasca gave me a clear vision through my third eye. It was beautiful yet chaotic, a perfect balance, like the yin and yang. Everything in the universe is balanced, but our ego limits our ability to see this truth. The less ego we have, the more we see and understand, and the more compassionate we become. Our third eye looks inward, not outward. Ayahuasca strips you of your ego, allowing you to see through your third eye. You exist in both realms at the same time because there is only one realm. We just can't see everything. Sometimes you feel more there than here, and it can be disorienting. You may not know where you are, you just exist. In the spirit realm, everything is energy and information. Since I wanted to understand the law of attraction, that information was downloaded into my subconscious mind as energy. It felt like a firmware upgrade for my brain. My head was pounding from all the information being downloaded. Afterward, I spent hours trying to make sense of everything. I wrote down pages of information I didn't even know I knew. Since it was all in the form of energy, I had trouble translating it into English, so I drew pictures of whatever came to mind. The most important thing ayahuasca showed me was how the law of attraction works in detail. Everything in our mind and body works in perfect harmony. Humans are incredibly powerful beings. Our conscious and subconscious minds are built for perfection, yet we often don't realize our full potential. By focusing our energy on our subconscious minds, we can unlock the powers that lie dormant within us. Beliefs, intentions, and desires are the keys to harnessing that power. People need to disconnect from the distractions of society and focus on themselves. The more we fill our minds with useless things, like mainstream media, the less we understand ourselves and our true capabilities. After taking ayahuasca, I realized how insignificant the things I once thought were important really are. We are small, yet incredibly powerful beings. Ayahuasca made me understand that we can become anything we desire, as long as we have the right intentions and beliefs. Ayahuasca also taught me about heart coherence. Your heart is the center of your being. Its energy vibrates outward into the spirit realm. You are the center of your universe across every dimension, timeline, and parallel reality. Your heart's frequency connects them all, and that's how the law of attraction works. Like frequencies attract like frequencies. Your thoughts, created by your heart, resonate and pull similar realities toward you. Ayahuasca is not a fun adventure. Its true purpose is to help you dive deep into your mind and figure out who you are so you can fix yourself. My desire was to learn about the law of attraction, and that's exactly what I got. If you're thinking about taking ayahuasca, do your research. If it's calling you, your spirit guides are telling you it's time. Well, that sums up my journey taking ayahuasca. If you have any questions or comments, which I'm sure you do, please feel free to ask in the comments below. If you've taken ayahuasca, please comment and tell me what your experience was. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more cool content on health and wellness.